When is it appropriate to sacrifice material during a pawn storm? Have you ever wondered when it might be a good idea to give up a piece or a pawn during a pawn storm? This tactic can be quite powerful, but timing is everything. Let's break down the situations where sacrificing material can lead to a winning position. First, consider the position of your opponent's king. If their king is exposed or lacks adequate defenders, that's a prime opportunity to sacrifice material. By giving up a pawn or even a piece, you can open lines for your major pieces like rooks and queens. This can lead to a strong attack against their king, making the sacrifice worthwhile. Next, think about creating a passed pawn. A passed pawn is one that cannot be blocked by an opposing pawn. If sacrificing material allows you to create a passed pawn, especially in the endgame, it can be a game changer. A supported passed pawn can often decide the outcome of a match, so this is a solid reason to consider a sacrifice. Another situation to look for is when you can gain the initiative. The initiative means you are forcing your opponent to respond to your threats. If you can keep them on the defensive, a material sacrifice might be a good move. This can lead to further weaknesses in their position, giving you more chances to attack. Also, when both players have castled on opposite sides of the board, a pawn storm is common. Sacrificing material to open lines against the enemy king is often the right choice. The player who breaks through first usually has the advantage. For practical examples, think about the English attack in the Sicilian defense. Here, both sides often launch pawn storms. Sacrificing a pawn to open the h-file or g-file can expose the enemy king to a mating attack, making it a winning idea. In summary, sacrificing material during a pawn storm is appropriate when it leads to a strong attack, exposes the enemy king, creates a passed pawn, or gives you the initiative. Always keep an eye on your own king's safety and the potential for counterplay before making that sacrifice. The decision should be based on careful calculation and a clear understanding of the resulting position.